The Fully Geek.
Yes. Good evening, good morning, good noon, good night. Wha Gwan, people. Right now, you're in tune to the Fully Geek Pod. This is episode 111. Like the NHS number you call when you don't need to call 999. It is episode 111.
For that, man, prep for that hard call all week,
No.
My G.
I'm just letting you know, you get me. Big and bad, wicked and bad, 111. All the ones.
Come on.
You're done now.
I'm one, you're one. That's 111 episode. What's going on?
Triple ones. But there,
Yeah.
All good.
Tottenham get battered everywhere they go.
What?
Tottenham get battered everywhere they go.
Woo. Everywhere they go.
Everywhere they go.
Oh, mate. Do you know how gassed I was that day?
Yeah, but let's not go there because North London Derby is a bit later. Don't
It's a bit
start.
later, so I just thought
Don't start.
intro.
No, because
No.
it's when Rich gets a button.
I know.
He's just gonna start bringing up stuff.
Yeah. Pick up Gavin, yeah? Yeah.
Shout out, Gav.
Yeah, shout
My
out Gav.
G.
All right. Okay. Well, before I start, how are you, man? I mean, let's get out. Apart from the shitty weather, right now it looks like London about to flood again. You lot going on with, or the what? It looks like you're not even in London, so just it's everywhere.
But yeah, no, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. There's a lot of things that works busy. And yeah, everything blessed, man. Everything blessed. Can't really complain, man.
Good.
Yeah, man. Me, first day back in the office.
Okay.
Jeez.
First day back
How
in
was
the
that?
office. Do you know what? Listen to this nightmare, bruv. So obviously,
You fell over in it.
No. The day before, I went to my mum's, yeah, because obviously my work stuff is all there, suits and all shirts and all that stuff. I thought, boom. Obviously, man hasn't tried any garments on since March 2020, bro. Listen to this. Listen, put my trousers on. Trousers is cool. Yeah, minor. Yeah, man's done this. You get me?
Man's still slim and trim. You get me?
Man survived it. I put the shirt on, bruv. Why did my back bend when I put the shirt on, bruv? Bruv, I come like Incredible Hulk. The whole thing, I swear to God, geezer, if I lift my arms up or put my arm forward, the whole thing would have ripped off my body, bruv. I thought, no. I thought, what is going on? So the only thing that saved me is me putting a jumper on top.
Bro,
It's hot weather, you know.
The ones you got to put a jumper top and unbutton a couple buttons.
If anyone saw me today and I was walking some awkward shape, blood, just know my shirt underneath wasn't sufficient. But man
could have even tucked the shirt in straight.
I put on and I thought, raw. And the kind of shirts I was wearing before, definitely not the same size. So yeah. So basically, man's not going to invest in no more new shirts, innit? Man's just going to strip it down, bro.
Come on.
Strip it down.
Come on. Gym, straight.
Strip it down. I've started from zero.
No, man.
So, yeah.
Make sure, bro. Make sure, man.
Yeah, man's on this thing, bro.
Health is wealth and all that.
Oh yeah, stand, especially at our age.
Your age. Your age.
Oh,
I'm still a young thing.
I'm still a young thing.
Yeah,
I'm still a buff thing.
Especially after that festival you went to, innit?
Bruv. Anyway, we don't talk about that on the pod anyway. I told you that already. Couple of people.
How's your week, mate?
It's been.
Oh yeah,
It's been all right. It's been all right. No, it's been all right. Yeah, I won't tell you about work just because there may be people at work that listen to it, and I don't want anyone to think I'm throwing subliminals. But I will just say,
I hate you all.
Yeah,
I'm getting a poster up on my wall. It's going to be lyrics from Skepta, where it says "Bad energy, stay far away." That's
Make
going to be on my wall.
away.
yeah.
That's on my wall because I just need, like.
It's them ones, yeah.
Yeah, before I say something that I'm not going to regret, but I might not be able to be.
Because you got to remember, we spend more time at work than anywhere else, like with family, everything. So like when work is bad or annoying, your whole day is basically bad and annoying. Do you know what I mean? So it's like you got to get work right, man.
That's it. And I just feel like, like I just can't do it. Anyway, let's not go there. It's all good. Do you get me? But that it's all positive. You get me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
It's all positive. I went to my godson's birthday party on Saturday. I was a little bit late, but it was good.
A little bit.
Why are you late? What's your problem?
Okay, if you want to know, Saturday morning, we got to do stuff with the kids, taking football, athletics. I then had to caretake a hall for a birthday party, and they were supposed to be there at 2:00. And them being family, they didn't get there till 3:00.
Them being family.
So you know what I mean? As soon as they got here, I whizzed. But the major problem was, and this I guess just goes straight into the first.
Exactly.
It's this stupid, bruv. It comes straight into this petrol crisis. This non-petrol crisis is nonsense. Yeah, bruv. There are roads that I'm trying to drive down, but because everyone is trying to go into the petrol station, you can't tell if you're in a queue of traffic or in queue for a petrol station.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. You know what? Like, I don't watch the news. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, but I don't watch the news. And like Friday, I generally used to top up because I was going West London, and I was on an empty, like just below the empty bar. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, "Raw, I need to top up." I was like, "What's all this traffic? What's going on?" And because I go to Sainsbury's, our local Sainsbury's one.
Yeah.
So I think it's everyone going to Sainsbury's or something. Like, why is everyone going to Sainsbury's all of a sudden? Is this I don't know about? I said everyone's going to the petrol station. I'm like, what? Okay, it was 20 minutes. Everyone's like, 20 minutes is minor, but for me, not knowing what's going on, I was just confused at my head.
Yeah.
Well, I went walking on Monday morning. So I've gone out, like it's 5:00 in the morning. So I must have got to about the petrol station, maybe about 6:00. So I'm walking down the A406. Bruv, why is the petrol station just snaking on the A406? All of them to go into this one petrol station. I'm like, seriously?
Yeah. It's
like, I know people that are burning petrol, sitting in the car, burning petrol to go and buy petrol for their car to sit outside their house because they're unlocked, because they're working from home.
Yeah.
Allow it, innit?
No, but do you know what it is? You say that, but you think of emergencies. You think of everyone. Don't forget the whole pandemic. Do you remember the whole toilet roll business? Everyone buying tin food and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I just feel like we're being scammed, bro. Right? It's just a nonsense.
Yeah, it's a nonsense. I blame the media. 100% blame the media.
You know what? The media hyped it up.
Of course they did.
They hyped it up.
Of course they did.
And their random WhatsApp messages. Okay, I've spoken to my uncle, and my uncle works in the army, and the army are about to deploy, and they're going to be the ones that drive the HDVs to petrol station.
Is that what really come out?
Bruv, there's always something.
There's always something.
I've heard the petrol stations, they're about to close. They're literally limiting you to £30. You need to go now. Then I saw one today talk about the petrol's old. That's why they're trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, only lasts a year. That's the one I saw. No, not even a year. 3 to 6 months it lasts. So apparently, because of lockdown, a lot of petrol is going to waste. So this is the conspiracy that the government just wants to use up all the petrol in it. So they're saying, yeah, just put a little scare, man. You know our people, they're panickers.
Straight, boy.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. And people are saying obviously it's related to Brexit because there's not a lot of drivers to deliver the petrol around.
No, that is the issue. Well, that's what the news is saying, that
it's a combination.
Yeah, because of Brexit. So these Eastern Europeans are mostly the ones that drive the petrol lorries, in it. So they're saying because they haven't got the right paperwork and blah blah blah, they can't come true no more. So you Brexit voters.
It's a combination of Brexit and COVID. Because remember, even then before, so like, remember last Christmas, you had all these drivers come over, but they're like, okay, you've driven through Europe, you've got to isolate now in such and such a place. Yeah. These people were sleeping in their vans for like 3-4 days by Cali. It's like, okay, yeah, you can go through now. Like all that kind of stuff. It's all combination, isn't it? I know work, we've ordered parts for computers. We told there's like a world shortage. They haven't made any more parts. So we've got to wait like 6 months.
But it's even like when I was looking for a new car at the time, there was no new cars available, until they're saying December times, because apparently there's a chip, there's a shortage of some sort of chip, and so there's no new cars like for all cars, like every single make of cars. There's none until December or November.
Mad. That is mad.
That's why you haven't seen a lot of what do you call it, 71s.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the rationale behind it?
Mm.
Okay, cool. And then another thing that what must have come out, was it yesterday? Yesterday they were saying that they should make all NHS staff priority for petrol, and I chuckled to myself because if someone driving a car all the way to the front of the queue and put petrol and say bye guys, come on man, that's not going to work, is it?
Why? That's what they did. Don't you remember at supermarkets?
Yeah, but supermarkets different. It's different from petrol. Petrol, you're in your car for hours, isn't it?
Yeah, but the problem is, my thing is this: where's everyone need to go?
It's not no lockdown no more, is it?
No, I know, but I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, I think a lot of people are buying petrol for no real reason.
No reason. Like I said, I genuinely I needed petrol. So I'm going for a little drive. You know what I mean? But
That's what I'm saying. Right now,
yeah.
Weekend, I was on half a tank. Yeah, it's going slowly down. I got to drive to South Battersea on Friday. How am I getting there? And I ain't taking bus.
Is that I avoided the M25 because obviously we got the motorway, it drinks more petrol in it. So I went for the A46 just so I can just, you know what I mean? Now I've got to think about routes I take just to avoid using a lot of petrol. Also, I'm diesel, but yeah.
If you're in high gear, you should be sufficient. You should be okay on the M25.
Is it?
Yeah. Once you gear up,
I got flashed the other day.
Is it?
Doing 90.
90?
I said, what? That's got nothing to do with petrol. He just shook on the M25.
You just reminded me. You reminded me of the motorway.
Have they said anything to you yet?
Not yet, but I'm sure
you don't have to. But if you got your 3 points, just know that it's secured.
No, but it might be 90 miles an hour. I don't even know what, because obviously it's
70.
It's 70, and they tried to say plus 10% plus 2 miles. So that's about 79 miles. No, and I'm not saying that is the legal limit, but that's the limit at which point they'll issue a, what do you call it?
Yeah.
They'll give you the speed awareness course.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going back to see on Friday.
No. Oh, is that where you're going?
Yeah. Because they took the piss out of my life, bro, dicks.
Is that the one that from you were driving around your bits and that you got flashed?
No, this is the Brent Cross one.
Yeah, it's one of Brent Cross on the average speed check.
I thought you got 6 points for that.
Exactly. But remember what happened was I paid both fines, yeah. I didn't send them my license because it was expiring. So then they sent me a letter. I thought it was an administrative error. They're saying, are you pleading guilty or not guilty? I'm like, I looked at my account. You've already taken the money. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like that was the 23rd of April. Sorry, I got caught. I got to go to court. So I remember this story, yeah. The 23rd of April, you refunded me on the 4th of May. Are you taking me? Are you mugging me off, bro? So they basically sent me back one of the fines, then tried to tell me I didn't pay the fine. And then now they're telling me I owe them like 340.
Huh?
Exactly. Huh? That's what I said.
So what's going on then?
So I said, basically I wrote to them in June. In June, yeah. In September, they sent me a letter saying they're taking the money out of my wages. I said, what? Are you idiot? Remember, it's not about the money, it's the principle.
Yeah.
So then I've then called the court. I said, what's happening? No one's like, oh my God, what are you talking? Like, that's how I've ordered. Have you sent us an email? I said, yes, I emailed you like you told me to. So have you still got it? Obviously, I said it from work. I've gone to my work email, 21st of June. She goes, resend it. I said, please see email below. And then basically I called back like the next day or the day after. And I said, look, I forwarded it again. How long am I going to wait? She said, leave it with me. She contacted the court. Within the next day, they emailed me saying, okay, yeah, you can have a court appearance on the such and such and such. So I was like, all right, cool.
So what's the court case about then?
Now, the court appearance is basically me telling them that how can you accept one and not accept the other? I paid my money. Yeah, I don't mind taking the points. That's not my issue. But I paid both fines. You've accepted one and rejected one. How can you do that? Sense. They're both the same thing. I said I paid for it the same day, everything. You know what I mean? Don't mug me off.
Yeah. So what's the driving awareness for? It's for...
No, that's not, I haven't done. I've got to do driver awareness. I need to basically just go there because I want them to tell me that I'm not paying them their second price. But the driving awareness course, okay, this is now, it looks like I'm a speeder.
Bro, something's wrong with you, bro. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, but the speed awareness course, remember, I did 24, they said I did 24 miles an hour in a 20 zone.
I might say, I forgot to say you done 24 of them.
No, I did 24 miles an hour in a 20 zone.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so that's why I couldn't get speed awareness the second time. Also, just a random one. Did you know that they say you can only do a speed awareness course once every so many years, yeah?
It's not true.
It is, but if you speed in London, You can get a driving awareness for London. If you then drove to Wales and got one in Wales, you'd get a speed awareness course for Wales. If you went to Manchester, because they're all different police forces.
Well, I've also been told that if you do, when you go under 30 miles per hour and you go over the speed limit, like just by a bit, you can get different ones for different limits. So, for example, like the 70, so you got 90,
Yeah.
you got 90, you done a 90, right?
No, that was me.
Me never.
Sorry.
I'm a safe driver, brother.
So,
You're safe driving, yeah?
So, Kel, if you had done 76, for example, or 72,
Yeah, that's cool.
you would get a speed awareness.
Speed awareness.
If we did a 30, like a 32 and a 30, you could get a speed awareness as well for that.
Yeah, so that's why I said it's 10% plus 2.
Okay.
It's 10% plus 2.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're driving 50, you could potentially get 57 miles, 20 miles. And that's why I was vexed, because technically I should have been allowed with the 24 and the 20, but they didn't. But anyway, you know what? F all that.
We've digressed.
We digressed. All right, cool. Also, some of the man them are getting a bit worried because they've now realized the ULEZ is coming into play from next month, or even October starts the day the pod comes out. So I think people are starting to fret because some people are going to have to get rid of their cars or pay to drive inside the circulars.
Bruv, if that means just...
Why do you? Well, do you know anyone, mate? Do you know anyone that?
Wait, it's not me though. You know the ones there. Is it you, Kel?
Nah, but I'm blessed still. I'm blessed, man.
What about you, Rich?
It might have to be. I might be involved in that situation. Boy, listen, man will purchase any bang dongy car, right? And it's any petrol car in this drive-in, bro. That's what a man's got to do. But do you know what it is? It's all good giving us that awareness of it. But during lockdown was lockdown, so no one was doing anything. And now you think, oh my God, you got to sell my car. You got to go and get a new car. And you're thinking, oh my God, how am I going to do all that? So it's come around really quick. And it doesn't, maybe it was, I don't know, I'm about to say a scam. So everyone has to do something with their cars. But it was 2 years we were on lockdown, right? They could at least extended it to give people more opportunity to get rid of their cars.
I think it's about them trying to become carbon neutral. So that was the plan. They got to become carbon neutral by a certain amount of time.
I think there was an agreement in place, wasn't there?
So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make sure they hit that number.
Well, boys, but I might need some donations, bro. So, yeah.
Well, we set up a GoFund.
GoFund, yeah.
Hold on 1 second. This week he's called Gal Flex. I don't even know what to say.
Oh my gosh, this guy. I'm not even clocking the name, you know.
Nah,
I saw the name, but it didn't register. You know, it's just a register.
Bro, the thing is, you see, last week, I've actually got someone at work that I call PK, yeah. And I said to her, PK, I apologize. Like, Rich came on the pod last week, called himself the Porn King or whatever, PK. I said, Kel called him PK. You know, actually, she gave me the dirtiest look. Like, what? That's my name. I said, yeah, I know, bro.
Well, that's her name.
That's her name.
PK stands for Porn King.
No, her name is PK, and that stands for her initials for her name. But I don't know if she wants me to debate up her name on the thing. That's why. Yes,
No.
That's how I call her.
Is it Patricia?
That might be her original, real name. All right, cool. So, shout out Patricia. The K stands for not queen. Okay. All right, guys. All right, this past Saturday, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, there was a boxing match. First of all, before we get into it, I'd like to formally take this time to apologize to man like Usyk. All right. I didn't
told you, man. You man not boxing.
No, I didn't put respect on his name just because I thought after Chisora, I just felt like, you know what? The maddest thing is, if AJ fought how I wanted him to fight, he would have won. But fuck it.
AJ should have fought like Chisora.
But that's what I'm saying.
Usyk struggled against Chisora, you know.
But that's what I'm saying.
He struggled.
Yeah. And that's what in my head, I'm like, but I know that, you know what I mean, he can take out Chisora, no problem. Bruv, I want to know this. Okay, I got one question for you lot. Does AJ need to allow this boxing thing?
No.
Is he the new Frank Bruno?
No, don't
disrespect him.
Man,
put some respect on his name.
Come on, man.
Put some respect on his name.
This is AJ, bro.
Nah. All right. Okay. Let's go for it. Let's digress. Okay. Merv's not here. We can get away with speaking about sport for more than 5 minutes. All right.
Big up, Merv.
Shout out, Mervs.
Shout out, Merv.
Mervs.
Yeah, don't worry, man. That's all. Yeah, Mervs. Don't worry about that.
Don't watch
man.
that, bro.
Exactly, bro.
Sorry, we
Just-
can't.
Get me.
Sorry.
Don't get jealous that
Right.
me and Merv got a little nickname. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
thought you,
yourselves.
I thought you just trying to show disrespect. So I was backing my guy.
No,
Mervs.
bro.
no
Don't watch
business.
that, man.
Cool.
All right,
okay.
gal
Mervs.
flexes. Gal
You get me?
flexes.
Time to have.
Oh, you know what? The baddest thing is, you know what? Rich is so lucky that his missus don't listen to the pod, you know.
Trust me.
All right, let's dissect my man. Yeah. So,
Okay.
AJ, yeah, on the day are we saying got beaten by the superior boxer?
Oh yeah, big
Yeah,
time.
yeah, definitely.
Big time.
Yeah. And the last time AJ got beaten was by a superior boxer again. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll break it
No.
down for you. Yeah.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Both of these boxers have been
Yes.
boxing since they were youth, man. AJ ain't been boxing since he was a youth, man. These
No.
man, they know how to throw hands.
You know what it is? AJ's got a terrible defense. He can't move his head. That's one. And his defense is terrible. So anyone with fast hands is an issue for AJ. It's an issue straight away. Because he can't defend. He's got poor defense.
know what?
Every punch that Usyk was throwing was connecting. Every punch that Ruiz was throwing was connecting. Like,
No,
because they got fast hands.
Yeah, but to be fair, with Ruiz, right, I think it was so much of it was so unexpected.
It was because he didn't expect him to be so quick. That's what it was. And
Yeah.
he couldn't adjust himself. He couldn't adapt.
Oh, okay, I get
That's what
that,
I'm trying to
I get
say.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, yeah, like I don't know what. Honestly, I don't know what AJ was doing in that fight. He frustrated me so much. I'm just like, bro, you're bigger than him, innit? I don't get why there was no AJ pushing him back and going for an attack.
No, this close range. Bam. This close range.
Bruv.
Like,
AJ
use your weight. Use your size.
He
You
kept
get
on
me?
going for headshots.
He
Once
was
you
trying to
realize,
he was trying to outbox him.
no, but even all of those were headshots. Bruv, he didn't do no punches to the body.
No, he done a couple to the body.
3.
But this is what I said to you last week. I said, listen, AJ has to knock him out. You can't outbox Usyk. I said last week, I said, if it goes to points, it's tricky.
Now, AJ, for
It'll
me,
get very
okay,
tricky.
I'm going to be real with you. Prior to last round, if AJ had won the last round, potentially he wins that on a split decision. Because I feel like on a points thing, you need to properly beat the champion. Yeah?
I don't know.
You have to. It's very rare that a champion would lose a title on points if he didn't get beaten properly. But you see, once he touched that rope and he was on this, I said, this guy's brother, his toast is done, bro.
To be fair, he caught AJ so many times, and AJ's legs buckled. I thought, oh my god, please don't buckle. Look,
No, that's how you feel. You feel like the girl them, and you're like, no.
I see, man become Bambi and all sorts. I thought, nah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Also, there's two things for what my recommendations going forward are for AJ. Yeah, the first thing, next time, I don't know if you're ever gonna go. I don't know if you should even go for this rematch here, but if you do, yeah, and the next man that comes along, yeah, and he is a challenger or a mandatory, say to him, okay, you're a mandatory for the WBO. I'm fighting you for the WBO. AJ, you had to go and beat 3 men to get those titles. 3 different men to get them 3 titles. Why are you making one man beat you once and he takes everything from you? Are you an idiot?
Yeah, I don't get that, you know. Yeah. Like you
you-
got 3 belts. Like it should be for 1 belt. Like,
Bruv,
go one of the belts.
Go
But
for one of the belts. Do you think back in the
Yeah.
day, if you was a tag team champion and the heavyweight champion of the world and you lost 1 belt, they take both of them? No.
Because Usyk doesn't deserve those 3 belts.
He don't deserve all 3
This
of
is
them.
his second heavyweight fight, you know.
That's what
Or
I'm saying.
third.
Nah, that's
Second
wrong.
or third heavyweight
yeah.
fight. He doesn't deserve those belts. Not yet.
Yeah.
So
You know what I mean?
how does that get signed off? But that's by the management, Eddie Hearn.
No,
Yeah, it must be.
Well,
Must be.
I think it's because he's the champion. He just tries. Maybe it's about the money thing. They get more money.
I think AJ is probably saying if he loses 1 belt, then I don't know. I don't know the reasoning behind it.
No, but
I have no idea.
to be fair, if you're fighting the champion and you beat him, I expect to take all your belts.
Nah, man. But you know, the thing is, he wasn't mandatory in all of those other belts. You was not
Exactly.
#1 fighter in all of those other belts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is where
So
I think.
That's why for me, I think boxing is dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Eddie Hearn's
No, it's not to Eddie Hearn. It's not to Eddie Hearn.
but he agreed to fight.
Yeah, but obviously they agreed to fight thinking they're going to win, innit?
bro.
On a lastminute.com,
No.
or they'll slap a replay clause, a refight clause, whatever,
Yeah.
because it's a rematch clause, because there's a potential that you could get beaten. Don't get me wrong, I rate AJ because I feel like he's trying to fight some people. He's not fighting dicks. You get me? He's fighting proper, like he's fighting people. Yeah. Also, for me now, I do think AJ should allow the boxing thing, and I think AJ should say, you know what? Let me get paid. Look, I already know. Wait, stop.
What are you talking about, bro?
Stop. What I'm saying, but the reason why I say that is, like, why are you going to take this rematch? Don't worry about the belt thing no more. You already know you can sell out 90,000. You can sell out 75,000. You can do box office numbers. Go and fight Wilder and go and fight Fury.
No,
you
bro.
don't have.
He can't do box office numbers without his belts, bro.
Of course he can.
No.
Kel.
To be fair,
of course he can.
I think he can. If we just get the same hype around him, but then again, it's a bit different because.
No, why do you need the belts? Because it's going to take you a little time for you to get your rematch. By this time, Wilder and Fury would have fought. They might have to fight again. Like, it just means that you are never going to have that fight that we want. So I have to ban. If you know on job, take the fight. It doesn't matter about the belts.
They've got 6 months for the rematch to activate the rematch clause, right?
Yeah.
So he can activate.
I think he's already done it, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they got to fight by April.
Yeah.
Wilder
fighting next month.
Yeah.
So now, if I've got to now wait for you to fight again by March.
No. I think that matchup is over now.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I mean. If you was about job, go and take that fight.
No. That makes no sense.
Why?
Makes no sense.
Because we don't care about the belts anymore.
No, but he.
But we do, because that's the whole point. It's been
no,
undisputed. Undisputed.
It's still that undisputed thing, bruv. Your legacy's got. You've already been beaten twice. So it does. My thing is this. It's not about that.
No.
No, but what I'm saying, guys. Okay. Reckless, so he gets the belts and he had all three of them or all of them. What does that make? A legend? No.
Yeah, he's a legend.
No, of course he is.
No, man.
Lennox Lewis was the last guy to do that. There'll be no one else. You know what I mean? So he'll be in the books. He'll be in the books. And everyone wants to see a massive British fight, AJ and Fury.
But look, 1 second. So make AJ versus Fury. It doesn't have to be for the belt.
No, but there's no point. Listen, no. Listen. Make the fight. No, listen. Make the fight mean something as well.
No, the fight itself means something.
No, listen.
It does, but not as much. Not hold as much weight.
Yeah. So wow,
the 3 belts. Yeah, 4 belts.
Yeah, Fury will fight anyone. He doesn't really care, right?
So fight. What happens if Fury gets beaten by Wilder next month?
But they're still gonna fight because Fury still want to fight.
So what did I just say then? Just fight. You're going to know they're going to fight for the belt.
Fury himself, how he is, he will still fight, right?
So make the fight happen.
But we know Fury will still have to fight, but he will go and get that belt back, as anyone would. If you lose something, you will go and get it back, right?
That's all long, bruv. That's all long. Wilder's 36 years old, bruv. These fights are not going to happen anymore. Like, it's gone.
But listen, then
they are going to. I think. But you know what the funny thing is about all of this?
Dillian gets fucked over every time.
No. This is the thing though. Like, whoever wins the Fury and Wilder fight has to face Dillian.
We say that
exactly because they will keep on ducking him. They'll duck him again.
Do you know what?
Apparently, Eddie Hearn said Dillian's gone through like proper legal process this time, and basically it has
duck
happened.
him. If Wilder beats Fury, there's another rematch between them.
You reckon?
Yeah.
They can't have 4 fights.
Why?
4 fights, man.
Why?
Nah, man.
Why couldn't they have 4 fights?
It's too much.
It can happen, but it won't.
Yeah, it can happen. It can happen. Like, obviously,
Wilder wins, Fury says, "All right, cool, you can keep the belt." No.
See, then why are you telling me about this geezer going to fight? Gordon Tyson fight AJ now? You're telling me
no, but I'm saying to you, both of them should just say louder belting. Let's just scrap. Bro. But the reality is, Fury is a better boxer than AJ. So does that mean he beats AJ?
Yeah, I believe Fury. I've always said Fury would be AJ. I always said it.
So like I said,
Fury would be AJ. 100%.
Should AJ be starting to go to HP Source and saying, "Can I do any adverts for you?"
Bro, stop. Listen, stop doing this Bruno thing. You're showing
or pantomime.
No, not at all. No. Don't. Oh, bruv.
He's a little slogan. You know what I mean, Harry? He's one of those, isn't it?
He really does a Lucasade. That's all he needs, bro.
What's that one? The Sprakes?
Deodorant. Is it Shaw? Is it Shaw? Or Gillette or something like that? I don't know what
That's
it
what I'm
is.
saying, bro. I'm telling you. AJ's heart is not in boxing no more, bro.
That stops.
No, it is.
You sound like
It
those guys in
is.
Talk Sport, bruv. Don't let me turn you off.
But he's lost twice. He's lost two. Bro,
It's
he's got
cool.
like he's been battered throughout his career. He's had 2 losses, bro.
Bro, also, I
Two
think
losses.
bro, do you know that apparently Usyk's like corner told him not to knock him out?
Yes, because they were saying the earlier rounds he was trying to knock him out, and that's why he said, "No, don't try to knock." Because if you try to knock out AJ, you're leaving yourself open, and when AJ gets composed and bang, you're out cold. That's
There
why
was
the
no
team said,
composure
"Listen,
with this brother.
don't try to knock him out. Don't
AJ
try to knock him out."
AJ, there was no composure, bro. For me, AJ was moving like arms from the week before, bro. Yeah, you knew what the man was doing, and you still let him do it, bro.
But
No, he couldn't. No, he couldn't hack it. AJ didn't let him do anything. You not gotta know that Usyk is a bad boy boxer.
No,
He's
come
a
on,
bad
geezer.
boy boxer.
Usyk, this is
Bruv,
Usyk, yeah.
come on, man.
Just move your head. So stop. Just go and fight, bro. He didn't lean on him.
It's tactics.
He didn't lean on him.
There's no
The bigger
pressure.
guy. Also, why is he allowed people to make him feel that he has to be skinnier all of a sudden? Bro, be bigger than the guy you're fighting.
Straight.
Straight.
No, straight. No, bro.
No. Listen,
You're a bigger guy than him.
Wait. Hold on. Remember how AJ was? He was stiff as hell. He's much more mobile now.
Pause.
Pause.
Oh yeah.
Definitely pause for that.
Pause.
Why for them thing there talk about next man stiff?
No, but
he
listen,
was as mobile as now. Yes.
He's much more mobile now, much more, which is better.
And what did that? How did that help him the other day?
No, but I'm saying the other day, no. His mobility didn't help him, but his whole game plan didn't help him. And that's down to his game plan. I don't know what he was trying to listen. What I don't understand, right? If you watch Mike Tyson, he doesn't care about your plan, bruv. He's going straight into you. If I'm fighting someone
Pause again, but yeah.
Straight. What did I say?
Just carry on.
But yeah. But this is what I'm trying to say. Like with me, if I know you're kung fu man, you can do all that kind of stuff. Why am I walking around you, bruv? I have to come and attack you with instant. Yeah?
No, but this is what I'm saying.
I'm bigger than
Usyk
you.
was moving around the ring though. Usyk was coming into him like this.
But
coming into him.
He didn't even corner him.
And continuous blows.
He didn't even corner him.
It baffled him. AJ couldn't hack it. AJ tried to box with him, but bruv, that's not you, AJ. You're not a boxer.
That's like trying to do kick. Just like
No,
trying to do kick-ups with Ronaldo, bro.
You see how the only reason why he was able to beat Ruiz the second time was because Ruiz was a lot bigger than he was in that first fight,
and because Ruiz got complacent. He was living his life. He was getting on Jay Leno.
Bro.
He had introduced to money. He could go to Salt Bay restaurant, all stuff like that.
No, but AJ put a professional
performance. Exactly, but he can't do that against Usyk because he can't do that against Usyk.
But this is what I'm trying to say. It's AJ's team.
Yeah, 100%.
Before you see this fight, you guys will be like, "Oh wow, this geezer is serious."
Also,
it's not a rubbish boxer,
bruv. Also, don't get me wrong. You see AJ, yeah, he needs to get a couple of them Essex boys out of his team, yeah. Like, bruv, I'm all for like AJ coming down to my song "Sweet Caroline," yeah. But did you watch the ring walk? Yeah.
No, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I did.
I missed it.
So why did he stop, turn around, go and kiss the old lady on her cheek? What are you doing, bruv? You're supposed to be going in for war.
I heard about this.
Why are you high five? Tell people shut up and, bruv. I want to see you looking miserable coming to the ring, you know.
Straight.
And he needs to take that. I agree.
Nah,
he needs to take that approach.
He's too nice. He's too nice.
But it's Mr. The thing is, the way he's seen as is Mr. England.
No, because you know what? Afterwards, they were calling him Nigerian. England don't see you like that, my brother. Sky Sports, yeah. I don't know if they're vexed that you already signed to the zone.
Let's start calling him Femi.
Yeah, start calling him Femi. And I don't know if because he signed to the zone, Sky Sports were like, yeah, there's only one winner here, bro. They were writing him off. You know, like normally England are playing or whatever, you back them to the hill, innit? Like you're supposed to be neutral, but you back your own team. Bro, they sold AJ out.
No, hold on. You're the one calling him Frank Bruno, bro. You're the guy as well.
I said, should we be calling Frank Bruno? Question
HP.
mark.
You're insinuating.
Question mark.
You're insinuating.
Yeah, as a question.
Because you know, Frank. I mean,
Because when I see AJ, I still say Wha Gwan, my brother. That's it. You get me? If I see him, it's love because I'm not.
Yeah, just shook.
Bruv, shook, bruv. You saw what happened when we saw my man. What's my man's name? Okay.
Who's that?
Remember, we was in Angel that time, and he thought we was looking at his gal. It was like, come off it, man. You remember?
Who's that?
Oh, he was a boxer. He was lighter than that though, middleweight, maybe middleweight. Black guy. It was me and you, Angel. He was with one Caucasian girl. Oh my God, what's his name? Do you remember what I'm talking about? He used to support. I think he supports Arsenal.
Yeah, he supports Arsenal. Yeah. Chris Huber beat him up. Junior.
Yeah,
Chris
bruv.
beat him up last time.
And we would have beat him up as well, bruv.
Why's his name escapes me? Fuck, he looks like Leon basically. Innit? He looks like Leon as well, innit?
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Well,
the girl.
That was it. James the girl.
James the
girl. Yeah, bruv. He's looking at us like we're his goal. That's sharp, bruv.
Yeah, but he's a lightweight, man. I could take him still.
That's what I'm saying, bruv. I'm not saying like you get me, but anyway, me and AJ were good, bruv.
No, but do you know what? Do you know what I liked about AJ after the interview? He was very honest.
He says not to sulk.
No. It's not going to sulk, but it's just like, I've learned, I understand what I've done wrong. And he just basically everyone expects him to put a negative approach where I did this wrong, I did all that, but he just put a positive to it. I understand my mistakes. I'm going to work in it, and this is what I'm going to do. And everyone expects, when you lose a fight, everyone expects like a Wilder, he did this, he did that, he cheated, blah, blah. It was proper like, yep, cool, I'm going to go away.
I don't think he could do that though, because everyone saw it.
No, but he could have had a negative approach, couldn't he? Because boxing is boxing. If you lose, you're upset, right? It's simple as that, isn't it?
No, apparently, I watched the Eddie Hearn interview this morning, and he'll say that he was gutted. Like AJ was. He said, obviously, the news conference, he carries himself, says the right word. Not AJ. Yeah. He always says the right words, isn't it? Apart from his rapping. Apart from that, he says the right words, isn't it? So, like, he knows how to compose himself and how to project this image, in it. But apparently, Eddie Hearn was saying he was gutted, like really, really gutted about this loss. You know what I mean? So
I think didn't he break an eye socket or something?
No.
It wasn't. It didn't. No.
Just... To be honest, you said it was worse than AJ. To be honest.
No, but that was the thing. You see what it was? That's what I'm saying. On that round, when Usyk's eyes started to like close up, like when it started bleeding in his eye, I thought, okay, this is you now, AJ.
Yeah, I thought that as well.
All of a sudden, I looked over AJ's eyes. I said, "No, AJ's fucked."
Oh yeah, but do you know what? That metal thing they used to push the bruise out.
It's mad that it's it. That's old school for the 80s.
That's old school. Do you remember? Oh my God,
Rocky times.
Like Rocky. Do you remember the game?
Yeah.
Like,
is it cold though as well? Is it cold?
I think they do it cold and they just press it down, boy.
Proper massage it away.
You shall not grow.
Yeah,
you shall not grow.
No, but yeah, I back my guy AJ, man. I want the rematch to happen. I want him to beat Usyk. Is it Usyk? Was it Usyk? You're sick. Yeah.
You got
good feeling. And then I want him to obviously go to Fury next. And that's it.
Think I want him to allow the rematch.
Mate, what you're saying makes no sense.
AJ would not allow the rematch.
Bro, I would never allow it.
If you go to fight Usyk the second time and you get fucked up again, bruv, don't box anymore.
No, I get that. Then
then okay, cool.
So before you get to that stage, go and collect that coin.
So Nate, you're saying you got no faith in him beating Usyk. Is that what you're trying to say?
On the performance on the weekend, yeah.
No, but this is what I'm trying to say. He's not going to come with that same stance, is he? He's not going to do that. Like first of all, to me, what let him down? What's that? What let him down first? What let him down was his team. His team let him down on that performance. Yeah,
I think he should change. His corner. I think he should. He's been there. They've been the same people since 2012. You know what? I think it's to move on. All boxers do it. They all change their team now and again.
No, I get that. I get that.
Yeah,
but maybe you should look for like Mayweather's team. I don't know.
Well, they don't do heavyweight, man. Heavyweight's a different ball game.
it's true.
Yeah.
But yes.
We should get Hay in his team.
But yeah,
Who?
Hey.
Oh,
Hey was doing Chizora's team. But yeah, shout out Usyk, shout out AJ. Them man think you should still box. I'm not so sure.
Yeah. Wait. Hay wants to fight at Holyfield.
Hay's a prick. Hay's a prick. Okay, Hay is an absolute prick. He wants to fight Holyfield after Holyfield shouldn't be boxing anymore.
You know
Hey,
what I mean?
Hey.
Allow yourself.
Yeah, man. Allow yourself. Take yourself out of there, man. Dick. All right, cool. Obviously, if you see it, I'm calling you a dick.
It's all love, innit? It's all love.
Nah, fuck it. I called you a dick. I don't care, bro. All right, you can't be trying to say you want to fight Holyfield, bro. He's about 80 years old.
It's
man.
proper true.
Like that's dick movements, you know. That's like there's an old man that wants to beat, like he's shouting at you like as kids, and you want to fight him. What are you doing, bro? Allow him. Have respect for your elders. All right.
Paper. Is that paper? Like you said, the coins.
That Tottenham hierarchy. They were over the moon this weekend because on Saturday they obviously had the fight, 67,000, all mashing up Tottenham. And then the next day they went to the North London derby to play the guys in red.
Get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get
battered
everywhere they go. Everywhere they go.
All right. Well, like I said, the season does not end in August. Okay, so we went from they were top of the table with Spurs, bottom of the pile was Arsenal. In 3 games later,
3 games in, you know, cussing. We're at the top. You guys at the bottom. It's 3 games.
All right, but in those 3 games, we started moving like Drake. Okay, we started from the bottom. Now we're clear. Well, we're not clear, but we're just on the same points as them. But we are above them in the league. And I watched the game, obviously, on Sunday. What was your thought? Yeah, I was there. Of course I was.
Oh, you must have been mental.
No, I'm going to be real with you. I feel
Nate
like...
doesn't, you know what? Nate doesn't sing. Nate doesn't clap. Nate doesn't do none of those songs, you know. He's just some stush guy. You know those stush guys in football? He's stush. He don't sing. He don't chant. Nothing. He just watch the game. And it just scores them. You know. I'm like, Nate, come on, bro.
Come on, Nate. Come on, man.
Bro. No, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Basically, I can tell from the fans here who comes there regularly and who doesn't. You know, like there's the one guy that starts going, "What do you think of Tottenham?" And then if someone says shit, he's like, "Yes." And he starts doing all this. I'm like, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. I come to watch the football. Get out of here, bro. Everyone wants to be Instagram famous. And they were doing this. And when they sing, get out of here, bro.
That guy that's recorded himself. This guy's recording himself talking whilst the game's on. Like,
I told you, everyone's trying to be that guy. But no, it was good. I did sing a few songs with them.
Of course you did.
But I do think that, no, look, it was nice for the Arsenal fans because I felt that was the best I've seen Arsenal fans for a very long time. They're very supportive and stuff like that. But after the game, I did think some of the fans slightly overdid it.
What do you mean?
As in, we just beat Spurs. We did it with the league.
No, but
man like Rich every day in every group. Oh yeah.
I'm just sliding through your group.
I said, bro, there's nothing to glow about, bro. We're both mid-table teams.
No. It's end of the day. It's a North London derby. If you've got Spurs fans as friends, they're a problem. So you have to show them disrespect. Obviously, I know our group had no Spurs fans, but it was good to see, innit?
Well, yeah. I was gonna say, do you still chat to that guy from RBS? They used to work next to Tottenham guy.
Bullock.
Yeah, you still chat to him?
Yeah, I still talk to him, man. He's moved to Canary Wharf.
Oh, is it?
But I didn't message him. I didn't message him, but I thought, let me leave him alone. But yeah, he's a mug in a way. Another Spurs fans, but Spurs fans, they were upset. To be fair, the way we went about,
that's what I liked about it, is our performance. I love the performance. Yeah,
we could have beat them 3-1 by not having the best of game, but we just bossed the game.
The one goal they scored hurt me. I hated it. It's a fuck.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, but do you know what? It
shine off a little bit.
Yeah.
To me, it didn't. Obviously, you wanted a
clean minute, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. You get me? Like straight.
A hat trick.
Straight hat trick.
Lost three London. They played 3 London teams in a row. They lost 3. They conceded 3 in all 3 games.
Yeah,
That's mad. That's mad.
But all right, but that's my thing is we played well. Arsenal played well, but if you listen to a lot of people, they're just saying Spurs just played shit, and I'm like, no,
It's the hate. That's what Talk Sport will tell you.
Yeah,
that's what. Oh yeah, Spurs were awful, but hold on, wasn't Arsenal good?
Yeah, but Spurs were really, really bad.
No, listen. End of the day,
whose fault's that? Is Nuno the guy?
No, Nuno's not a guy because he wasn't their number 1 target. But I will say, I am happy for the All or Nothing Amazon Prime just for this one episode, bruv.
This one's
been approved,
bruv. Yeah. This is going to be the one for the trailer.
At the start of the season, Tottenham was like, "Can we have a preview of All or Nothing, please?" Yeah. That trying to banter us, innit? Yeah, let's get a preview now, mofos.
Yeah,
you get me.
No, but on a real, man, this could be, I know Arsenal have won 3 in a row now, which is absolutely fantastic. Hoping this could be this one performance is not just one performance. It may continue. Now the team know what they're meant to do.
Because our defense is key. Right. And I think because we've got our defense now, our first line, you know what I mean? Like, I think we'll be a lot tougher to beat now. I'm not saying we're going to go on a mad run or nothing like that, but I think because we've got our defense in order, I think we'll be a lot more difficult to beat. Like the goalkeeper, boy, that save.
Wow, that save was mad. Two saves. There's 2 saves.
Yeah. So I mean, he'll give the back 4 that confidence. Do you know what I mean? And then they'll just flow through the team. Hopefully. I say that now, but
their Arsenal's second goal for me, it was Wenger-esque.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, and that was like for me. I was like, for about 3-4 years, we've been trying to look at this ball. This is Emery. Emery wanted this goal. Arteta's wanted this goal. Wenger wanted this goal. For me, I was like, yeah, it's an amazing goal.
The sign off. He was just the sign off. Like
signed off. Yeah. Looked up. We looked up in the crowd. Henri was in the crowd. What am I talking about? Aubameyang did the celebration.
Oh yeah.
Henri was there. It was poetic.
Also, that guy that was to buy, what's his name?
Daniel Ek.
Yeah.
No, I don't got time for them people.
Yeah, no, but yeah, man, I'm just happy. I'm just feel happy. Like, our guy Tommy.
Tommy Asu.
Yeah, but he's a bad man. Didn't expect his performance. I didn't expect that the level, the quality he was, but we done well in getting him.
And the funny thing, Tottenham almost bought him, but they took it back. They said, nah.
Tottenham said they wanted the Barcelona guy instead.
He was on a bench.
Yeah, but I saw him play against Chelsea the week before. It was not great. Okay. But he's just getting settled into the Premier League. But yes, Merv, I know you support Spurs. Ha ha.
Sorry to hear that.
He would say, it's by default. It's by default.
My great-great-grandfather supported him, so yeah.
He's bullied in school, basically.
All right. North London Derby was doing bits. All right. Obviously, today we had Champions League, and just to fill you in, Messi finally scored for PSG.
Is that his first goal?
I don't know if it's their first goal, but I think it might be their first goal in Champions League. I don't know.
I think he struggled.
But he obviously scored 2-0 against Manchester City. Liverpool won 5-1 against Porto. Dortmund won 1-0. Real Madrid lost to Sheriff Tiraspol. The rest of it is normal. Atletico Madrid beat AC Milan. But that's football. I haven't got much to say on this, but I don't even know if I'm allowed to call him brother anymore. But the artist formerly known as Brother Robert Kelly, he was found guilty in some sex trafficking and all the rest of it. I don't know exactly what he got. I don't know that kind of stuff. But he potentially faces life in prison.
Yeah, he get minimum 10, maximum life.
May he burn in hell. Simple as that.
I don't know I don't know. Like I said, I still ain't watched the R. Kelly, Surviving R. Kelly. I don't want to watch it. Does this mean that R. Kelly's properly cancelled? or are we still allowed to listen to?
No,
This is the remix of it.
he's fully cancelled, bruv.
As in, can we still listen to his music though?
Well, you can if you want to in your house, but but radio, he's cancelled the radio anyway. But I don't. To be fair,
All right. So what if I want to plan my 40th? Yeah.
yeah,
Am I allowed? Are we allowed to? Is it allowed for us to be listening to some R. Kelly
No,
tracks?
yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. It's your preference, isn't it?
But
It's your birthday, but it's your.
But
preference.
just know, a lot of people will stop dancing. Just know that,
I don't think.
and they'll look at each other like.
I don't think they will. You know. I think they'll be dancing,
they will.
and then they'll be
especially the ladies. Them, they'll
what the
stop
woke,
dancing.
the ones that are woke.
Yeah, they'll stop dancing straight.
I don't think they will.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Even now, if R. Kelly comes, everyone just looks at each other like, what? Okay.
No, bruv. No, listen. R. Kelly, man, preyed on kids, bruv. He
didn't prey on kids. It weren't kids. I don't know, Alex. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
That sex tape that came out.
Yeah,
she was
kids.
12. I think she was 12.
They were
or 13.
kids, bruv. That's a kid to me.
Yeah. That was Thingy, Sparkle's niece.
Yeah.
Bruv, he preyed on
she
kids.
was like 12.
Bruv. And the charges is not just on 1 or 2 or 3 people. We're talking numbers here.
He had a problem. He had a problem, man. And no, from time, this is my issue with the industry. Like, when Aaliyah was 15 or 14, however old she was when she came to the game, and there was rumors that they got married and stuff and blah, blah, blah. And that R. Kelly was dealing with her. Do you know what I mean? From then, he should have been pulled up on it, but everyone just ignored it. Everyone was like, it's R. Kelly, innit? Just ignore it. And obviously, these rumors have been going throughout his whole career. And everyone's just like, read the hit. You know what I mean? And obviously, like Nick said, music-wise, talent-wise, I think in a verses, no one could test R. Kelly.
No one.
In a verses, nobody could test R. Kelly. Nobody. And
you can go.
No pun intended than nobody, by the way. But yeah.
Well, you should do a verse of Gary Glitter versus R. Kelly.
No,
that'd be interesting.
They're not the same.
Well, clearly not, but in other ways they are.
Nah, man, I don't think it works like that. I don't know much about it. I haven't read into it, but apparently R. Kelly was the reason R. Kelly went to prison, because a lot of the evidence he went to try and get him to exonerate him was actually the same evidence they used to convict him. And apparently he's not going to get sentenced until May the 4th.
Okay. So he'd be on remand still.
I don't know. Is he on remand now?
I thought he's been in remand.
He's been in prison since. He's been in prison.
Okay.
So like, yeah, man.
I wonder if he's got the VIP
all
treatment.
I say is, okay, don't drop the soap, man.
No, drop it, bro.
Why is that?
Oh,
why for that?
But why shouldn't he drop it?
Why should he drop it?
I don't think he's a lefty. But anyway, let's move on, man.
I don't think.
Do you know what? We don't know actually. It's just won't be surprised.
I think there was one of the sexual cases was a boy, I think. But anyway, yeah.
He's ambidextrous. All right, cool. So, guys, let's get some TVs and shows, man. Let's, because I mean, Merv's gonna get vexed. He had to listen to the whole of this bit here anyway. Also, Merv, also Rich.
All right.
So, did you listen to last week's episode?
Last week's episode?
Yeah.
No, I was on it.
Cool.
So you don't listen to any of them. You don't listen to any of them.
I do, but what's the problem?
Well, but you're on in the other ones. So why do you listen to those?
So explain.
No, there was like a whole segment given to you last week.
Oh, for the part that you went on about. No, I didn't listen to that part. No.
What part?
Well, the part you start talking about Chan-Chi, and I took my headphones off.
All right, cool, man.
No, I haven't listened to that part. I refused to.
Cool, man.
Oh, did you say something different that I'm not aware of?
No, I'm just shouting you out.
We're just picking you up, man.
What, share negativity? Yeah. I get that. This is what you guys do.
Just asking, simple question. All right, cool. All right. This week, we've watched Power Book 3, the season finale of Raising Kanan, season 1, episode 10. episode paid in full. I would like to say this has lately been the best episode of the series.
I don't get you, man. You know, I don't understand.
What?
You don't rate this Power Book 3 differently. Maybe I'm watching something else. I don't know.
Oh, it's big, you know.
Bro. I don't rate it, man. I don't rate it.
Nah, I thought this episode was good.
Nah,
good,
man. You guys are like, oh my gosh, I was on edge the whole episode. I was on edge at all.
Who said no? No one said they were on edge the whole episode.
You said it, Nate. You look in the group. Look in the group. I'm on edge. That's what I was. No, not edge, but you something very similar to that. Oh, this episode kept me on whatever. I'm like, bro, this episode was weak. Like, I don't know.
The episode wasn't really. The episode is big. It was a good episode, man. It was a good episode. You can't say that.
Nah, man. For me, I just watched it like, okay, cool. I'm not really anticipating season 2 or anything like that. I'm just like, all right, yeah.
So you're trying to tell. So the way the whole setup unique, you know, the way that Raquel, how she set everything up, how good that was. No, you didn't care about that.
Yeah, but it didn't. I mean, it wasn't nothing special to me. Do you find it, Nate? Yeah.
It says this episode of Raising Kanan is making my blood pressure go through the roof. That was the exact words.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, my blood pressure was calm, cool as a cucumber, bro.
No, I thought it was.
Yeah, but anyway, it's just my opinion, my humble opinion.
Yeah.
No, but do you know what? Right, I still don't understand why Lou came out of hospital like to do. He had no impact to what he
exactly. What was that for? What was that all about?
No, I think he just basically came out because he thought that obviously if them lot are trying to shoot police, them lot are gone mad, innit? Yeah, and he just wanted to see for himself.
Yeah, I just felt that there was nothing to it. I didn't understand why he came out. I didn't feel that part was necessary. My opinion, anyway. And his girlfriend dislike her already.
I've always disliked her.
She's out for herself. But you know what's funny? You know when the police were coming to search the flats and the flats and stuff like that. So when they came to the flat where Lou and Raquel was there and everything else, they just walked in. What are you guys doing? So it's okay for them to rip up everybody's rooms, you know, in everyone's different rooms. But what about their flat? Just left the flat okay, looking. Oh, have you got anything here? Is everything okay? Yeah,
no, and you see Lou half dead.
Yeah, that's more what it was about. It's like, okay, cool.
Man was half dead. Oh, it's a car accident. Okay, why is he not in hospital? Why is he just sitting there? Yeah, okay, all right, like guys, let's go.
I don't understand.
It made no sense.
I don't understand how they can rip apart all flats when it comes to their flat's okay. It's left okay. No,
but they got rid of all the stuff, and I guess they knew that potentially could happen. That's why they built the chute.
No, of course, yeah, I get that. But that whole chute thing, that was smart. That really worked. But I'm looking at the chute where the chute was going to, that flat, the police turned it upside down. Why I don't understand why and everything else wasn't turned upside down. Where everywhere else, like Raquel's flat, that should have been turned upside down. So you can't tell she's wearing some big, her suit is underneath that thing. What's she wearing? It was like a gown. What was she wearing? Some green, long green. It's like a gown, you know,
like a dressing gown.
Yeah, it's like a dressing gown, like an old woman one. It's all green.
A house coat.
No. I think it's a dressing gown. It's a dressing gown, but it's all green. So you couldn't see she looked extra bulky, you know. And her big suit she was wearing was right underneath. It made no sense.
Maybe she's cold. I don't know. Again, this was me.
She can't be cold. If you're cooking, bruv, you can't be cold. It doesn't make sense.
It's another episode. There was no sex scenes, so 50s clearly listened to them people. Them
wasn't there?
No. Second of the series.
That's BMF.
Big Mish. All right. So obviously it went a bit funny because we thought that the brother Marvin was going to screw everything up because Marvin got pulled over by the police. And we thought as a result of Marvin's getting called out of release, Kanan wouldn't be able to escape to go to the grandma's. But they sorted that out. We've got Howard. I told you Howard probably not dead.
Yeah.
That was no waste.
And left to suspense. Does he know who killed?
Of course, like that's what I mean. Like,
No, but I think he'll clock it in a sense of, because he was using the jacket, he's gonna say Unique's name, but knowing it's obviously Kanan and it's his son, so he's not gonna say his son, so he can't, get his transport because he's got leukemia. I don't know.
I hope that Howard does still die, because I just think he doesn't need to be in season 2.
I said I hope Howard still dies.
No, because I just don't think he needs to be in season 2.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't. I hate his acting. All my episodes has fallen for me, man. As an actor, he's fallen. Like he doesn't grip me. He doesn't pause, but like just doesn't. Yeah, I don't know.
For the man gripping, man.
Do you think he's being cast for the wrong films, or he's going for the wrong type of roles and stuff like that?
Maybe, but he's a big man. You know what I mean?
But what?
Yeah.
What is when did you rate him?
Bro, it's old film. All my eps, it was in Juice.
No, I remember Juice, yeah.
Grey Anatomy.
Where's the one that the white guy shot him? Was it him?
No. Juice is when Tupac shot. They started switching all his friends, and they all became scared of him. Juice, man, classic.
No, I remember Juice, but I'm just thinking it's another film.
Yeah, I think that was his first film, Juice, to be honest. Yeah. He's been like in those kind of black films as well, The Wood and all those kind of stuff.
He was in Higher Learning, bro.
That's it. That's where the white guy is his roommate, is racist, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
Higher Learning with Busta Rhymes, Don't Be a Menace, South Central, Drinking Your Juice in the Hood.
All those are classics.
The Wood, In Too Deep with
The
LL
Wood,
Cool J,
The Wood. Yeah.
Love and Basketball.
Yeah, bro, you get me. But I'm talking about his latest films,
like Fatal Affair.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. And Shooter, he was all right in Shooter, but Shooter got kind of dragged out a little bit.
I don't think I watched Shooter. Is that Mark Wahlberg?
Mark Wahlberg does the film, but there was a series called Shooter that came out on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
so what did you think of the series as a whole then?
I didn't really. Only 1 or 2 episodes I enjoyed. Apart from that, everything else was just very mediocre for me. Very, very, very mediocre.
No, I think it's somewhat harsh, but I think I really enjoyed it. I don't. Everything about it was. I didn't expect any of this, to be fair. I said to myself, what can they show about Kanan? And what they produced was good. The writing skills, I think, was decent. So, obviously the whole sex scenes, I think that's a running theme, obviously, but by 50, just for banter. But I think the writing skills was definitely much improved to what we've seen in the past.
On a scale of Power Book 1, 2, and 3, where would you rank this?
Okay. At the moment, it's at the bottom for me.
Third.
Yeah, third.
Yeah, I think you might have to. You might have to, yeah. But it's good though. It's not saying it's rubbish or anything. But if you have to rank it, it would have to be third, definitely. What about yourself?
Yeah, third. I think Power, the original one, is still going to be up there. Power Book 2, I thought again was very good. Like I was invested in the storylines. The final, Tariq. This one, I enjoyed it, but I think also because of when it's set, that also slows down your thought process slightly on those programs, because them times TV was a bit slower, the world was moving a bit slower. So some things you're like, doesn't make no sense. But I think it was all right. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the final. I'm looking forward to season 2 of it. That already got signed off. So I'm looking forward to that.
Power Book 2, season 2 is going to start November, isn't it?
Yeah, November. Possibly after BMF, I think.
back to back. 50 don't mess about, bro. 50 don't mess about.
Literally cannot wait.
He's out here. All right.
Remember, we got Tommy's one coming up as well soon.
Next year, I think.
So Tommy obviously made an appearance in the last one, didn't he?
Power Book
2.
Yeah.
So we might see him again.
No, he's going to be in his own one, fourth one.
He's got his own one.
I know, but I'm saying we might see him again in that one. Then it would then fall into his.
Oh no, he won't be in number 2 again because he's not coming back. Remember, Tariq is dead to him.
Yeah, but you know, Tariq's been dead to him for so many times. It's unbelievable. They've been through a lot.
I don't think he's allowed to call him Uncle Tommy no more. I'm sure that's what he said.
He got stripped here. He got stripped. Was that right?
Yeah, that's what he did. That did happen, didn't it? Like,
I think so. Something like
yeah,
that.
I'm sure he said you're not allowed to call me Uncle Tommy no more, bro.
Straight.
Oh, you gotta love him.
You killed his dad. He killed his dad, bro. Don't call me Uncle Tommy.
Yeah,
true.
All right. I enjoyed Power Book. I enjoyed it. Just please go and watch it if you haven't watched it. There is 10 episodes in this second series. Second series? Yeah, third series almost. So it's Power Book 3. But it was good. It was good. I even like how Marvin did one good acting thing, yeah, where Marvin came to the hotel and he was like, I've got to do something because of gas. He's like, what gas? He's like, all right, you know what? Don't worry about it. Don't sign the paper. Just know that if it blows up.
Just hope that no one lights a cigarette or light it up.
That's it, yeah.
You'll be all right.
Wow, that's so mad. It reminded me of Eddie Murphy when Eddie Murphy was walking with the bag in Beverly Hills Cop 1. And he goes, and he's sweating and he's like, I've got to drop these to the thing. And it's like, nah. It was like, okay, but you know, and he made it like, and as soon as he walked past, he just dashed it in the bin. I was like, yeah. Old school, man. All right, let's go. What If? So this week we had What If episode 7, which was based on if Thor was an only child.
Hated it.
Shit, yeah.
Hated it. It was the worst one. This is a proper cartoon. It felt like a cartoon. Like I'm watching a cartoon. Like I
don't
think it was that bad. I think it's a bit harsh.
You know, it was. I was watching it, and then people in my house looked at me and said, "Why are you watching this?" And they go, "Anyway, what is this for the podcast?" I said, "Yeah." There's like they kissed their teeth and went out into the room.
No, I hate this one.
They've been really disrespectful.
No, listen, it wasn't that bad. Come on, be honest. It wasn't that bad, was it? Really?
It wasn't the best one.
No,
it was very silly. It was very. It was just.
It was joyful. That's how it's meant to be.
No, in others, you don't. You feel like watching a film with others. That you forget it's animation. Do you know what I mean? With this one, it's like I thought I was watching Tom and Jerry. Just like, okay, like the storyline was shit. The jokes were shit. The characters were shit. Everything was just shit, right? I hated it.
If anyone asks the podcast to describe episode 7, they'll just play shit. I can't believe.
No, man.
Listen, I find it quite funny. It was comical. It was fun to it. How Thor would be without a brother, and that obviously that Loki was the reason why he's so not strong but more aggressive, and the way he acts around people. I don't know. It just made it not believable.
The whole Miss Marvel fighting, it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I know I'm being Mr. Negative, but yeah.
Identity, stay far away. Biggest, stay far away.
But Nate, what did you think of it?
I didn't like it. It wasn't my favorite.
Go on, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite, if I'm honest with you. Which is a weird one because I was quite looking forward to it. And even a brethren from work, he watched it before me, and he came back in and he shrugged his shoulders and shook his head. I said, "What?" I said, "You watched it?" He said, "Yeah." He actually said, "Don't waste your time."
See, I'm the only one.
I think, especially after you had Killmonger last week, it was a, what's the word? You know when something you're quite looking forward to, it's like a bit of a disappointment. I can't remember the right words.
Anticlimax.
It was an anticlimax. Yeah, you had proper good episodes the week before, and this one was just a little bit like, okay.
But the thing is, this is what they've done because we assumed every episode is going to be probably be sick, and we've watching all 7, probably about 3 out of the 7, which have been really good, and the rest of them have been shit.
Even the zombie one that
I hate
we all kind of said it was okay, like blah blah blah.
I hated
but
that.
Even that, you see, you hate that one, but even that one was better than this one. Like the zombie one, it kept me interested. I was watching it and blah blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas this one, I don't know.
Yeah, let's hope that next week is better than this week. To be honest,
What's next week's one?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
I'm not sure. I didn't watch any trailers this week.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know what the next one is going to be about. I'm still here for it. I enjoy watching them and the rest of it.
Yeah, come on. What If's a massive concept. Love it. I love it, man.
So these what ifs, are they from comic books that were created? Kind of select better ones then?
Exactly.
So there's going to be 9 episodes in this season.
9 episodes. So we've got 2 more left. Okay.
Yeah. And they haven't had any hidden scenes or any of them yet.
Are we expect to see any hidden scenes?
I don't know. I know they did one for Wanda and stuff. So they may do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's What If episode 7. If Thor was an only child. Which brings us on to another staple, Stargirl season 2, episode 7. I did watch it. I watched it today, but I'm going to hand over to Rich.
Huh?
Bro, I told you already. I don't remember what happened in Stargirl.
The thing is, I watched them all back to back, so I can't remember what episode 7 was about.
Episode 7 was where my girl, the girl that works in the cafe, she got
taken
over.
You know, that's quite good, you know. Is that the one where she levitates and stuff in the church and stuff?
Yeah, Yvette, yeah.
Yeah, and like, because what's his name? Brain, whatever is in her head, basically. So he transported a bit of him. Brainwave. Transported himself into her, basically. It reminds me, there's a storyline like that. What is that? That's like in it's sort of like a Venom thing where, do you know what I mean? Split personality kind of thing. So I think eventually he will take over. Yeah, I think that the storyline is good. It's a good storyline. I like it.
Because it's not like it's new. She's always been hearing his voices and
pains
in her head. So it's been ongoing.
We didn't know what it was, but now it makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think this episode, I think this episode was good as well.
I enjoyed it. It was good. Yeah.
It wasn't just about Stargirl. It's more involved in her character. You know, see the struggles that she's going through. And the fact, I was thinking the whole brainwave thing, at first I thought, no, and even though I saw him, I thought, no, he's not really there. And you know that there was a scene when they were in a church and she cut Brainwave's throat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And then her son and Brainwave's son was there, and it felt like I was cutting his throat. Then I thought the face is going to change into the priest. I really thought she would have killed the priest because she must have cut someone's throat.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. I assumed the priest was going to die. But yeah, it seemed okay. But what?
Don't try it. I'm haircut. You're an idiot. The thing is, I'm probably sitting there listening to what he's saying to me. Go, Rich, carry on.
Is that deep like that?
I'm listening to what you're saying.
Wow.
Kel tried to say my name because he thought I was sleeping, Rich. We're not disrespecting you.
I know this. I know. He's just catching you out. I'm just like, shocked. Is that how deep it is?
Carry on, my brother.
Man's tired. No, man. Anyway, no, man. Like, I think the storyline's good. The whole brainwave being in a and so this Eclipso guy, Eclipco. Is it Eclipco or Eclipso? Eclipso. So he's just going around as a kid. Why are you still there? You're free.
No, but
that's in it.
There's something there. I think that's what the guy said. who's that? Who's the mentor for everyone? He said
Stripes.
Stripes. He said like, why is he still here? That's the thing. Why is he still here? That's the question.
Yeah.
So it's a case of there's something in that town that he needs to progress.
And it's big because like that's a perfect disguise. A child, like no one would suspect a child, isn't it?
Okay,
perfect disguise.
Because last week you didn't watch it, right? So what did you think? What did you think of last week's episode?
I liked it.
You enjoyed it, yeah?
Yeah.
And when it's all turning and it all became how he is and he walked off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Destroying everyone's life. Just killed off. Well, no one knows what's happened to Shadow or Shade, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I think he's messed him up. You know what I mean? And the way he just killed off that, I don't know if she's dead, but just took her to some next dimension.
I hope she is, boy. She's
dead.
That's what I'm saying. Like
clips,
like you man said, like in Stargirl, anyone can get it.
Everyone gets it, boy.
Yeah,
standard.
I enjoyed
it. Apart from Stargirl.
She can be annoying. Although this week's episode, it did confuse me with all of the dream sequences because I wasn't sure what was real, what wasn't real. Like there was a bit when she's in the classroom and she's talking to him and all the rest of it, and she looks over and then like everyone in the whole class is looking at her like, "Are you okay?" kind of thing.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. All right. Well, 50 released another series that he has been a part of called called BMF. Okay.
Still tired?
A little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired. I've been up for a long time. All right, BMF, okay, which stood for...
I thought it was Blowing Money Fast, but it's Black Mafia Family.
Black Mafia Family, yeah. All right. Black Mafia Family, and it talks about how these two brothers were as teenagers and how they kind of are taking over the game. What was your... Oh, you didn't watch it, Nicole, did you?
It's based on true story, though, isn't it?
Loosely based.
Loosely.
Yeah.
Big Meech in that, man. Big Meech and they think of Big Meech.
Yeah.
Larry Hoover.
Yeah, it's very loosely based. Yeah, and obviously it's got a little 50 Cent song in the beginning, like the little intro. Him, Snoop, Charlie Wilson. It makes you feel like you're in the mid-80s. Yeah. What did you think of it, Rich?
Yeah, I think it was good. You know, to be fair, when you remember you put in a group BMF, and I thought, what the hell is BMF? I was thinking talking about Rick Ross, and I thought, what about him? Like, what's going on? Then I thought, okay, cool, let me watch this, and I thought, okay, another 80s thing. So the whole power, Kanan, and all that kind of stuff. So got into it pretty quickly, and when it was saying Meech, and then I started to clock, innit, Meech, and I thought Rick. Obviously, I had to play the Rick Ross tune, innit? Big Meech. I thought, so obviously that got me gassed even more. I thought, you're my guy that my guy speaks about. I thought, okay, so I was invested. But you know, it's good. It's obviously they grew up in a normal family, two brothers, a sister, mum and dad. Dad works hard, and they've got a star son who is he a baller or does he play a sport? But I think the son's going college or university, whatever they call it out there. And obviously you can tell he's the star son. And obviously Meech is the drug dealer that the dad says, I don't want none of your money. We don't need your stuff around here. And the family still continuing to struggle. No, but obviously you don't want your son to be a drug dealer, do you? And you don't want to accept anything he has because it's gone in the wrong way. It's the wrong way of earning money.
Yeah, Terry. And then they started looking at trying to they're just coming up with a plan of how they do their drug business. And they want to be able to get the coke straight in and for them to be able to just do what they need to do. When they went to the dealer, he was like, look, you lot, just take your time in it. Like, man, we'll get to you kind of thing. But they're looking to take over the whole thing. They want to win.
Yeah, but yeah, so their main dealer, what's the guy in Paid in Full? What's his name? I can't remember his character.
The same one from The Wire. In The Wire, it's Avon Barks.
Avon Barks, yeah.
In The World of The Wire.
Yeah, so he mentored them to be to where they are now. But the thing is, Meech's younger brother, is he just because it was a bit weird because he seemed like he's not the real one. I mean, in the sense of he's shook, isn't he? He's like,
Who, Terry? Nah, man. Remember,
no, because
it was Terry's gun. It weren't Meech's.
no, but I know, but Terry, towards his family, he's like, oh, he's a golden boy, so no one assumes he's involved in any form of activity at all. So there was a scene where Terry purchased a gun of some guy, and the gun was found at home, and automatically they blame Meech for the gun straight away. Terry walked in like, boy, I'm not your bruv, you're taking the blame. I'm not saying not one word. And Meech just took it. You get what I mean? But okay, again, Meech just goes on, and I mean Terry just goes on like he's the good kid, but come on, bro, you're not that at all. And even Terry is still in school. So yeah. And he still gets mocked. So they don't see him as someone who's serious, because from a school terms, that guy in school is mocking him continuously. But when they go to a club, he's got a big chain and everything. I don't get that. It's either you're one or the other. You follow the same rule from, if you're in a club, you're still a bad boy. If you're in school, you're still a bad boy. Do you get what I mean?
He's the guy, he's playing both sides though. Do you know what I mean? That's what they're trying to do, isn't it?
But he's playing both sides. But the person who knows what side he's on in a club is still mocking him in school. But that age, boy, those guys are wearing some serious chains.
Yeah. What do you think about the shooting at the end?
Yeah, I don't think that's real. I don't, because the brother can't. Sorry, it can't go out too quick like that. It's too quick for me.
No, I think maybe he's not good. Maybe he hasn't gone out. But
I don't know. It just seems too. It's too sudden, because he wasn't like, unless that turns Meech into some hungry. Obviously, I don't know the Meech story, so I'm just guessing, right? So something like that changes everything in regards to Meech's life and becomes a massive drug overlord and just takes out everybody.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know, but I don't know. I saw it and I thought, is that really? Did he really die? But we'll see what happens, innit?
Yeah.
You see that guy that came out of prison? It just reminds me of what's his name? I'm about to call him Sticks. Omar.
Oh, from Wire?
Yeah, it just reminds me of Omar. It's like he used to be the top jacker.
Yeah.
He's been the top jacker and he went to prison and he's come back out, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna find my respect somehow, some way.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna try to. All right. Well, I think there's 8 episodes this series, so I think it goes up to November the 14th.
I think he's been released from prison recently.
Yeah. But that's why I say it's loosely. I don't think it's based on Big
Yeah.
As we know, as well as we hear about him.
They need to play the Rick Ross song as well.
I saw it be rapping in my head the whole time you guys are talking.
Yeah, 50 won't do that.
Always.
Has 50 ever collaborated with Ross?
Nah, man, they've been beefing from forever, man.
No, I know, but you know that sometimes I feel like I don't know if people just like still beefing or they put the music down.
Yeah, I think it's not. They're not. Yeah, talking terms.
But do you know what it is? Like, I know Rick Ross wouldn't mind, like, but this guy 50 just opens his mouth and, bro, he just keeps on talking. And he just
man never disrespects Michael K. Williams, bro. You know what I mean?
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just keeps on talking. Just someone keep your dad away from the internet.
He's a proper, like, what's his name? He's a proper Donald Trump, innit?
Yeah. They're man, boy.
Keep him away.
Talk before they think. All right. So, is there anything else you've been watching?
No, but I've been watching that Squid Game thing, innit? It's mad.
I'm hearing everyone's telling me about it. Everyone tells me I've got to watch it. I'm like, I might have to wait till half term.
I'm on episode 5,
I think. Yeah, I think I'm on episode 5 as well, I think. Yeah.
I still got to finish Sex Education, and what do you call it, comes out on Friday.
What's that?
Shit, what is that program? On my block.
Oh yes. Yes. I might just
Final
watch,
season.
Yeah, I might just watch season 2 again, even though I know what happens. I might just watch season 2 again just to catch a bit of joke and then jump straight back in.
Yeah, I think
Is this season 3 or season 4?
It's 3.
I think it's season 4.
I think it's 4.
Yeah, season 4.
I must have, the way I digested 3 seasons that quick, boy. I had to. You know what it is? When Kel mentioned it to me, and I thought, this geezer, what's he talking about? I think the first 2 episodes, I was thinking, huh? This is my kind of. I was busting up.
Proper.
That's why we're busting up. I thought, yeah, this is my show, boy.
It's because every episode's like 20 minutes, so it's quick, innit?
Yeah. Is it 20 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. Like 25 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah, it was a fresh. It's like a Fresh Prince, isn't it? It was one of those ones.
Yeah.
It's just quick. And what was funny?
No, I said it's sick.
You were laughing. Why was you laughing?
I can't
but
laugh.
to what joke?
I can't laugh. I don't understand what's happening.
I don't understand. There was no joke for you to laugh.
I was just, why are you trying to start beef for?
No, I'm just saying you were laughing. Why are you laughing for?
Because I'm a big man with a beard, fam. I could do what I want. I don't understand.
I'm a big man with a beard, don't fuck around.
Do you think your name is Alhan and I'm Jama and I won't give you a fly kick? Although I think it was a little bit staged. It was funny. Because Alhan was just giggling for the whole time.
It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, that was funny.
All
right, now there are a few things that are still going on. Still trying to finish watching Vigil. That's officially finished. The last episode was this weekend.
Is that good, you lot?
Yeah, Vigil's good. Vigil's good.
The funny thing is, the TV was on, and I see my man from
Lana G.
Lana G. I'm like, hey, what's this?
Bro.
And obviously, I think that was the last episode, isn't it? So I don't know what's going on, but yeah.
Bro, he don't even last a full episode, fam.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, bro.
It's one of the ones that they used him in it. So basically, to sell the show.
No, but also, yeah, it was by the same writers, wasn't it?
Well, how many episodes is it?
6.
So was he only in the last one?
It's only in the first one.
Oh, that was the first one they showed then. Oh, okay.
Yeah, literally, only the first one.
Oh, okay, it was the first one they showed because he was on it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so I got finished watching Vigil. And then, just trying. There's some other stuff coming on. I've been watching stuff on Prime.
Obviously, the October roster for is it Netflix? Yeah.
Yeah, Netflix. It looked good the other day.
It's looking decent.
It was looking healthy.
Yeah. You know, it's just so much on. It's just like, what is going on?
I'm still doing catch up in it. So obviously, I clocked Stargirl. I'll clock a few other shows, man. But yeah.
All right. Well, people. Oh my God. Next episode is called 112. Oh my God. I'm going to drop some bars next week.
No, 112. Oh God.
Boy, I better start practicing.
Next episode of what?
Episode of the pod.
112.
112.
The band, no?
Yeah. Peaches and cream.
I'm on it next week, bro. Forget me. But that has been episode all the ones, 111. Shout NHS. On Thursday, I'm going to go outside and clap for you and the lorry drivers.
Who we clapping, blood? What those? What these two here? What the NHS here? Big up you two, innit?
Yes, big up the NHS and big up the petrol workers. You get me? Hey, it's not long, bro. The petrol station, they're doing their thing right now. All right, cool. Well, guys, it's episode 111.
Big up.
Peace.
Peace.